I can't breathe.
In the Three Bras TV Pro Wrestling Test. In 2001, WCW was bought out by WWE, a black stain in the history of professional wrestling. As WCW was bought out, who was the world champion at that time? All right, question number 2. The AWA World Heavyweight Championship was held for 2,990 days during 4 title reigns by Mr. Nick Bockwinkel. However, this is not even close to the record. Which wrestler holds the AWA record for the longest total title reign in terms of days? Question number 3 in the Three Bras TV Pro Wrestling Test. World Class Championship Wrestling came to an end, sadly, in 1990. Just before the promotion came to an end, Kerry Von Erich lost the world title to who? Or another way of asking, what wrestler was the final World Class Championship Wrestling world champion? Question number 4. In 1987, WrestleMania broke the indoor attendance record. That was neat when they did that.
As hell.
All right. I lost track.
In there.
A record that stood for nearly 23 years. All wrestling fans know the main event of this card was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant in the Big Body Slam. What was the co-main event? Guess that. In 1988, Dusty Rhodes was suspended from the NWA for attacking members of the Four Horsemen with a Question number 6 in the Three Bras TV Pro Wrestling Test. Which wrestler holds the Monday Night Nitro record of 150 matches on TV? In the program's 288 episode lifespan from 1995 to 2001. In 2000, David Arquette, in an embarrassing moment for all of wrestling history, became the WCW World Heavyweight Champion by defeating whom? And question number 8 is going to be a bitch of a question. You're only going to get stuff like this on Three Bras TV. So for the wrestling fans out there, as soon as I ask this question, before you get to the answers at the end of the video, pause it. See what you can come up with. You're not going to get it right either. Believe that. If you want to donate money to us, we're on Patreon. It'd be real nice.
Oh no.
Question number 8. The Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Tag Team Tournament was held 3 times from 1986 to 1988. In the inaugural tournament, the Road Warriors won the tournament by defeating Ronnie Garvin and Magnum TA. Both of these tag teams received Final 4 byes to make it into that championship match. In the Elite 8, what teams did both the Road Warriors and Ronnie Garvin and Magnum TA defeat to make it to the championship? Question number 9. Only 3 wrestlers have won WWE's Royal Rumble in consecutive years. Who are they? The final question of the Three Bras TV Pro Wrestling Test. In 1987, the Midnight Rockers won their first AWA Tag Team titles by defeating Buddy Rose and Doug Summers. After losing the titles a few months later, the Rockers would recapture the gold later that same year by defeating which tag team? As a bonus to this question, of that tag team they defeated to recapture the gold, what 2 wrestlers comprised that tag team? Can you name them? Now to unveil the answers of the 3 Bras TV Pro Wrestling test. Number 1 was, as WCW was bought out by WWE in 2001, who was WCW's world champion at the end of the promotion's era, or life, or whatever you want to call it. Marty said the correct answer was
Booker T.
That is correct. Mike said
Booker T.
1 point each. It's heated already.
Nice.
Number 2, the AWA World Heavyweight Championship was held by Nick Bockwinkel for 2,990 days. I'll give you the actual record was 4,677 days by this man. Mike.
I got Vern Gagne.
Good answer, because that's right. Marty.
Vern Gagne.
Oh my gosh. You see, people? Here we go. 2-2. Number 3.
This word will get interesting.
Marty questioned this, but World Class Championship Wrestling came to an end in 1990. Just before the promotion came to an end, Kerry Von Erich lost his World Championship belt to this wrestler. Marty says,
I'm confused with the time, so I apologize, but Black Bart had the title at one point, but I think Kevin's one that beat him, but my answer was Black Bart.
All right, that is incorrect.
I just kind of shot in the dark, went with the one-man gang.
All right, the correct answer, which you may have to look this up at home, because Marty's questioning this, was Jerry the King Lawler. Number 4, in 1987, the WrestleMania 3 card broke the indoor attendance record. The main event was Hogan against Andre the Giant. What was the co-main event? Mike.
I've got Savage versus Steamboat.
Very good answer. But that is incorrect. Should have been the co-main event. Should have been the main event.
Well, I had Savage and Steamboat or the Bulldogs versus Beefcake and Valentine.
Correct answer was the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov versus the Killer Bees.
That's a different main event.
Yep, they messed up on that one.
Yeah, somebody was humbled.
Okay, number 5 was, in 1988, Dusty Rhodes was suspended from the NWA for attacking the Four Horsemen with a baseball bat. But he was doing this while trying to protect his friend and pro wrestler, Marty.
Magnum TA.
Correct. Mike.
I actually put Luger.
And then we had a bonus to this question. Who was the first wrestler that came out to the aid of Magnum TA?
Barry Windham.
Correct.
I put Nikita. That one,
The guru is coming out of Marty now.
It's flowing
Now,
all
that was
over
on a
him.
WTBS card. Do you remember the date and time?
I actually do. 6:05 to 8:05 Eastern.
Okay. Question number 6 was, which wrestler holds the Monday Nitro record for appearing in 157 matches? The correct answer is, Mike.
I put Rey Mysterio Jr.
Wrong. Marty.
Booker T.
Booker T.
Oh, wow. Nice.
157
Because
match
it
appearances.
included tag team and solo matches. Harlem Heat was around from the beginning as well.
Okay. Number 7 was in 2000. Oh. In 2000, David Arquette won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship by defeating whom? Marty.
I have Canyon, DDP, and Goldberg. Because I thought it was a cage.
Well, this was a tough one.
I thought it was the four-way dance in a cage.
Right, Mike says,
I said Jeff Jarrett.
really close. Actual answer is Eric Bischoff, as it was a tag team match. Whoever made the pin won the title. It was Eric Bischoff and Jeff Jarrett versus David Arquette and DDP. Question number 8
Disgusting time.
was the Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Tag Team Tournament was held 3 times from 86 to 88. And the very first Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup Tag Team Tournament, it came down to the Road Warriors against Ronnie Garvin and Magnum TA. The Road Warriors won the tournament. Who did both the Road Warriors and Magnum TA and Ronnie Garvin beat in the Elite 8 to make it to the championship as they received byes in the Final 4? Mike says...
Again, went out on a limb because I wasn't sure. I picked, for the Road Warriors, I've got the Midnight Express, and for Ron and Magnum, I've got Ole and Arn.
All right. The Midnight Express is correct. Only an R and R not. Marty says.
Ouch. Okay. I had the Sheep Herders and Wahoo McDaniel and Youngblood.
Those are good answers. It was the Midnight Express for the Road Warriors, and Magnum TA and Ronnie Garvin defeated Giant Baba and Tiger Mask.
Did you have that crossed it out? Where is it? Which one? And Tiger Mask. Yes.
All right.
This is what I won't sleep tonight, guys. Congratulations.
Well, I think you're in the lead, I believe.
And the question number 9 was only 3 wrestlers have won WWE's Royal Rumble in consecutive years. Who are they? I believe Mike got every one of these right from looking as he was writing them down. But Mike says
I've got Shawn Michaels,
the Heartbreak Kid. Yes.
Hulk Hogan,
Yes.
and Steve Austin.
Correct.
Ouch. I've got Stone Cold,
Right.
Undertaker,
Yeah.
and Triple H.
I think Triple H has won it multiple times, not in
Actually,
consecutive
wait.
years.
Is that 3 H's or is it? Nope, it's HBK I put on there.
All right. Final question was, in 1987, the Midnight Rockers won their first AWA tag team titles. They defeated Buddy Rose and Doug Summers. After losing the titles a few months later, they would recapture the gold later that year. What team did they beat to get their belts back? Marty.
I believe it was Bad Company, comprised of Pat Tanaka and Paul Diamond.
That was an awesome match. That was a bloodbath, by the way.
That was the
That's wrong, but
Because I've got the same exact Bad Company.
Pat Tanaka and
Playboy
Paul
Buddy
Diamond. Rose and Doug Summers.
no.
Oh,
The correct answer was the Midnight Express.
Dennis Condrey and Rose.
Well, there was a bonus part, which was Dennis Condrey and Randy Rose.
Yeah, I effed up real bad.
But neither one of you got that because you had Paul Diamond and Pat Tanaka. So that's it for the 3 Bras TV Pro Wrestling Test. At least part 1.
who won
We might
this
do a part 2 if you guys like it. More to come. Thank you for tuning into 3 Bras TV.
Who won this one, guys?
That's a
Please give us a please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't really care for the video, just give us a thumbs up anyway. And subscribe to the channel. Marty is going to take home the title for this one.
Well,
We're going to show the score on the screen because I did not keep track in
that's
my head.
questionable, but
But Marty won this. Zoom in on him.
maybe.
Zoom in on him and play the crowd.
Question.